everyone, John and Sean here, All Amateurs Great and Small. Today we're going to be playing some Team Yankee. I'm excited for this game. It is going to be your beautifully painted French army versus the Warsaw Pact, specifically Polish forces. So I am excited. We're both kind of horde type armies. We got a lot of stuff for the table, but I think it's going to be an exciting game nevertheless. Do you want to go over your army first, Sean?
Yeah,
what
let's
you bringing? Yeah.
So I'm bringing the French. Basically, it's the AMX 10 transports. That's the infantry army. So I basically have, my HQ, and then I have 3 different platoons. Two of them are basically fully loaded, where I have the 2 Milans. I upgrade to the, not sure if it's Apelas or Pilas. I kind of like how Pila sounds. So I have those upgrades on all of them except for one unit. I did downgrade to just get it to that 105. I had to basically drop, I think it's 2 just standard stands with the FAMAS and the grenades. Then after that, I do have the best tank in the game, the AMX 30. Always reminds me of what is it? What is it? The Thunderhawk? I forget what it is in Robotech, but it has basically it's like laser rangefinder, and then I think it's infrared or whatever, just stacked on 2. Fridge, yeah. And then a big radio on the other side. That's what it looks like. But I think those look pretty cool.
Tomahawk, I think. Or
oh yeah, Tomahawk. Yeah. It kind of has that where it has the bus on each shoulder. Mm-hmm. But so I got those. I think they're a pretty good tank. It does help me for my reserves. I just need that 10 points to go with everything else, just to kind of make that 42 or 43 points. So that's basically rounds out the core. Then after that, I got some AAA. I got 4 Rolands, pretty solid AA. They're just pretty big, so a little hard to hide. And then I do have 4 of the AMX 10 RCs, which is basically the 6-wheeled. It looks like it has a tank turret, stacked on like a truck with 6 wheels. Those are pretty good. It has the AT9 for my spearhead also. The only funny thing is they are heat, so getting on the side of your 72Bs is kind of funny. I'm going at 16 by 19.
Yeah,
a heavy reconnaissance unit. And then after that, I have 2 of the VAB, so it has the hot rockets. That's kind of one of the changes I made from the one other time I played my French. I dropped 2 of those just to free up 4 points. And then I got the artillery, which is also kind of one of the highlights of the French army is they basically have the autoloaders, so that makes it easy, and their skills already you're going to be ranging in the open on a 3-up, so they're pretty effective. So you're definitely going to bring those. And then I basically have a helicopter swarm. So I have 2 squads of 4 of the Gazelles with the hot missiles. So it's going to be the AT-23. And then I also have the 4 Gazelles with the 20 millimeters, the gunslingers. Those are just great for points. I think they're a point each, and they're just great at taking out AA or just lightly armored things. They can just kind of harass everything, and that basically just rounds out my force. And then just one little thing is you almost need the helicopters because there are just so many points. You can actually have reserves, so basically I'd have a couple unit reserves. Without the helicopters, I'd basically have double what would have to go into reserve.
How much is a platoon of ones with hots?
16 points.
16. Ooh, yeah. That is pricey. Now I gotta say, I do love the artillery, the French artillery. I have a soft spot for that goofy looking artillery, the big monster artillery.
I do like the big box, and it's just I think it's on the AMX 30 chassis. I like how it looks. I am just a hater on the Carnation. Sometimes I feel bad because it's that core thing, and its stats are good.
Carnations are just bland, I think.
They're they're really skinny.
Yeah. Right. All right. Well, so that's a lot of helicopters. So I love the Gazelle, but I might not love getting the snot blasted out of me with them, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm bringing the Polish. I'm bringing a T-72B tank battalion. So I've got an HQ of 1 T-72B, and then 2 platoons of 3 T-72Bs, and then 1 platoon of 4 T-72Ms. So kicking it old school. You'll see a difference in the paint scheme, since those original T-72s I painted in the initial release for Jake to use at his shifting sand, so you can kind of tell. But
a little sun damage from being out in the
I've seen those pictures of Soviet armor parks, and it's every single tank's a different shade of green, so I don't feel too bad. So I've got 4 of those, and I've got a BMP-2 motor rifle company. This is a small one, so It's only got 4 BMP2s, 4 rifle teams, and 3 RPG-7 teams. Then I have Carnation Battery, so 3 of those Carnations we're talking about. They're decent artillery. They aren't very sexy. Then my AA, I've got rocking it old school, 4 Shilkas and 4 Gophers. So are they up to the task to shoot down 12 helicopters? Probably not. But they'll definitely try. Now, all of that, the nice thing is all of that's in my core formation. So that's a pretty beefy core formation. It's most like 75 points of my force is core formation. Supporting that, I have Dana's, which I think are sexy artillery.
Yeah.
Now, those are good. And just like your artillery, they have the auto loader. They're probably even longer than those. They're just horrendously long, really hard to hide, but boy, they look really cool. So I've got 3 of those. I've got a BMP-1 Observer. I've got 4 Hinds, and then rounding out the formation, I've got 10 T-55 AM2s, and that brings me to exactly 105 points.
So that artillery is a skill of 4 up, right?
I think so. It's pretty decent compared to the
Soviet ones, yeah.
Yeah, the Soviet one. So if I use my Observer, I think it's a 3 up to range in.
Nice.
I think, but don't hold me to that because I'm not looking at the cards right now. So I'm really excited. You know most of the Soviet stuff, so nothing in my list I think is going to be a big surprise to you. Now, some of this stuff I've never faced the French before.
Oh, okay.
I'll pester you during our game, but I thought some of our viewers probably they haven't seen a lot of French on the table. It's
they play a little funny because they do have some really weak units. It kind of like a lot of their stuff is almost in the transition phase of being phased out to getting the new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like their tanks are, I think they're great looking. They're a little bit they're similar to a Leopard 1, but they don't have the 2 shots in the move. They have some better stats, like a little bit better armor. Their skill is 3 up, so it's maybe better than half of some of the nations.
Oh yeah.
But it plays a little weird. I think the 4 my army works out nicely. But with the French, like they have the Apilas, which is they can fire defensive fire, AT-21, I think 3 up firepower, so that can actually handle ERA. Has a pretty good chance there.
Because ERA is only 16, so you're pretty much going to go through.
And then
6, I think. Right?
They all have a high skill, so 3 up skill. The one thing is once they get pinned down, it's usually a 5 up to get them pinned or remount, and then only I think a 4 up to kind of stay on the board once they're in bad spirits.
Oh, so they're kind of like reluctant if we were to use.
Right, reluctant veterans.
Old flame support.
They do have, I forget the stat, but basically if you want to do a follow me, it's going to be on a 3 up, so they have a high courage, I think is what it is. And then maybe another unique thing is they do have the hot missiles, which is AT-23. They have an opportunity for a decent amount of those, so that's, can take out some heavy armor. And then you got the gunslingers, the 20 millimeter ones, are pretty good because they're 1 point each. They're kind of like suicide helicopters because with the gunslinger rule, you actually fire before the AA. So you just send them in there. I mean, you could use them that way, or a little bit more strategically. And then you got the Gazelle Hots. I mean, so you got 4 of each with a AT-23 missile, which is pretty potent.
It makes your opponent have to make some difficult choices when you throw those gunslingers out there before the Hots choose to fire. Yeah, so we don't know the mission or anything what we're going to do yet, so we're going to come back with the board set up and go over the game, and then we'll get started.
So is it the Polish Hammer versus the French Rooster? I don't know what your mascot is.
I don't know either. So, all right, we rolled off, we picked a mission, we picked our starting, stances or whatever it's called. You, as the French, picked maneuver. Mm-hmm. I, as the Polish, picked maneuver. We rolled and we got probe as the mission. Now, probe is a lengthwise, so it's long table edge to long table edge deployment. The objectives on my end, we rolled off then for attacker, and I got attacker, you're defending, which means while we're both 40% off and 60% on the table, I am in scattered reserves, and you are in delayed scattered reserves. So while I'm rolling on turn 1, you have to wait till turn 3 to start rolling. As a counterbalance to that, you get an ambush unit, though, which is nice.
Got my AMX 10 RCs. Not the best, but, 8 shots, 1819.
1819, that's not bad at all, considering what I'm rocking. All right, the objectives, we each placed one on our side and then one on our opponent's side. So Sean is going after this one and this one on my side of the table. And I am going after, there's one in the woods right there, and one over here with this pile of Frenchmen on top of it. Deployment-wise, I'll go over my deployment first. I've got T-72Ms, my Gophers, my Carnations, BMP-2s with infantry on board, my Shilkas, my BMP-1 Observer, my Danas, T-72Bs, T-72B battalion commander, what have you. And then in reserve, I have my Heinz, my big platoon of T-55s, and one more platoon of T-72Bs. Hey, I got all of my stuff right.
Nice.
I'm impressed. All right. And then deployment-wise, where do you want to start?
All right, I'll start over here.
Okay, what do we got?
So I got the medium squad of the FAMAS and the Apilas with next to backs up by full squad. So hopefully that's enough to hold something. Those 72Bs are scary, but I do have Apilas. The weapon you need against them. Just some transports here.
They're hiding behind Dunder Mifflin. Okay.
Yeah, the last bit of terrain, and then there's the gap where the highway is, and then got another full squad right here on this objective. Got my HQ here. They got transports in the back. Hopefully they can maneuver and do something. Got my beautiful artillery back here. Observer. I got my Rolands. I did not know where to put these HOTS because the way the terrain is set up, I could put them out there. They could take a lot of fire, even though, 6s, but there's 2 of them. And then minimum range.
Yeah, you just have to lose 1 and they're testing the rest of the game.
Yeah, so might as well just keep that threat in my back pocket. Sometimes you just only need to get like 1 shot off with them just to do your thing. But that's all I got.
And then you've got these very sexy, what are they again? AMX 30s?
AMX 10 RCs.
RCs. And then you've got, you also have, although they're loitering, the, those guys, the gunslingers. And then in reserve, you've got 2 platoons of hot equipped Gazelles, and then are those the AMX 30s?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
The premier tank.
The premier tank. The other thing to remember, Sean, is you can win on any turn.
Yep, it's kind of scary.
So, as we've been playing a lot of wait till turn 6, but it could be all over. Although I think it's going to be very, very hard to move those French guys off those objectives.
Yeah, I usually don't turn it up until the 4th quarter, but I guess we'll see.
All right, I've been practicing my dice rolls. So
my golfer's elbow's gotten better, so I might get the left in there.
Oh, no. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with Polish turn 1. John, starting step for the Poles. Here it is. I've been practicing for weeks, rolling 5s and 6s.
Nice.
Just for this moment. Can I get a reserve unit in? Here we go.
Ooh.
Yes, it paid off.
Oh man, it landed on that 6.
And I owe it all to you too. You're even telling me to work out my dice gods.
Okay. Use your die trying.
So I'm going to bring in the T-55s because it's my biggest, most expensive platoon. 1, 2 this corner, 3, 4 back end, 5, 6 that corner. Same. Your reserves come in the same way because it's scattered. Where do you think I'm hoping? Or where do you not?
I think it'll just make the decision for you.
It will kind of make the decision for me. All right, let's see where it's going. This corner. Okay. All right. So I've got to do all my movement. So let's do some Polish movement, shall we? All right, movement's done. T-72M's moved up here. Maybe we'll take some shots at the observer. And just what you feared, right?
I'm not gonna like it,
And then over here, my reserves came in, so I'm basically playing a Soviet. So I can't be timid.
Yeah.
I know. I was talking to Sean off camera that sometimes this kind of mission bugs me, like Encounter, where we're both kind of staring at each other across the line, and if neither of us does anything, we both lose this mission. It's not like a defender, like you could just hold the line and then you win if I can't get you off the table. So that would be boring, though.
Yeah, in my mind, I always at least try to make an army that can somewhat attack. So,
Yeah.
like, if you just had an infantry army, didn't want to move, mine, I would say, is a better attacking infantry army than
Yeah.
others. But in this case, I really can't attack those tanks. I don't have enough anything that can face off with them.
Right. And yeah, those guys, I mean, the T-55s are still pretty decent against kind of your mid-tier.
Yeah, because I could definitely hammer them, but like I can't even take hits back from them,
Yeah.
so I can't really make any trade. You know,
Right.
anything close and even trade with them.
So I tried to do cross checks with these, but the first two failed, and then that meant my back two, I wanted to move them up a little bit. I'm not too worried about the 20 millimeter gunslingers against those. I guess you could. No, you couldn't really hurt me, could you?
Yeah, not those guys.
Not those guys. So
Two
maybe it's okay that they didn't move to provide a bubble yet till the hot helicopters show up. And I got to say again too, I love the Gazelle. It's one of my favorite helicopters.
The French always has pretty cool equipment because even going back, they do have their own unique stuff for
do.
almost everything.
I love my Flames of War early war French. I have a huge early war French army that I just love. Just Charbie, all of those things are just so cool. Okay, that's all. That's all my movement. I do have some shooting though. Oh, sorry, my BMP2 company moved up here. They secured the gas station. They're picking up some treats or something, maybe Slurpee, and then they'll be back into the battle. So let's go ahead and shoot some stuff up. The T-72Ms are going to fire at the observer. I need a 7. You ready for this, Sean?
Oh yeah.
This worked against Mark, actually. So, no spoilers because people might not have seen that battle, but not this time. I needed a 6 followed by a 5 or 6. All right, so those guys are done. Over here, I've got to see what we've got line of sight wise. So I'll be right back. All right, so my tank horde's going to fire. I've got 3. My T-72Bs are going to fire their AT-8 Songster missiles, which actually do not have an AT of 8. They have an AT of 21. Isn't it inconsiderate for the Russians to name their stuff so that it confuses a game 30 years later? You are at long range. I can see at least one guy out in the open, but guided missiles do not suffer that penalty. You were hit on a 4. There's no concealment, so I'm just hitting you on 4s.
Sounds good.
Let's see if we can thin out this car park of yours. We got 2 hits. And then we could just jump to the firepower because I'm pretty sure you can't stir up AT-22.
That's right.
So it's just going to be... I don't care which 2 you blow up. It has to be 2, like at least the one in the middle was the one that I can see completely.
Okay.
But we got 1 bailed out and 1 destroyed.
All right.
Over here, the T-55s are going to shoot. They're going after those transports over there. 4 of them can see 1 out in the open, and then 1 you're going to get concealment from, Sean. These are slow-firing guns. It is long range, but they have not advanced stabilizers. They have, what is it?
Laser rangefinders.
Laser rangefinders, yes. You keep reminding me. I keep forgetting.
I really baffled them or messed it up in the beginning.
So those are going to be 5s. That's going to be a 6. So I need 5s here. So we got 1. And let's see if we can tag that with a 6. Nope. So we'll go the second one behind. And that's going to be, I think it's a 3-up firepower.
I think it's 2 up.
No, well, it's definitely a 5-up. So he's kablooey. You could try to swap.
Is that it with your shooting over here?
That's it with my shooting. Yeah, I can't fire artillery because I'm maneuvering. So that one is the one I want to destroy unless you want to swap it.
That's all right. I'll do that. That's done with your shooting.
And with that is my turn. Good job, guys. So that's Polish turn 1 on to French turn 1. Except for the French, the only thing in your starting step you need to worry about is getting that, what are those transports called?
AMX-10Ps.
AMX-10Ps, okay. So I don't know what you need, but go ahead and...
So the nice thing with the flavor of the French is their remounts and unpins are 5-ups, but I do have my HQ there, so I'm going to roll 2 dice on this one. So 5 up.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, we're ready to
okay.
rumble.
All right, well, save those for your reserve rolls.
Yeah, I should have only rolled 1 of those.
Okay. All right, so we're going to let Sean figure out his movement. Potential ambush, I guess that could also happen here.
Yeah, two choices.
We got to be 2 choices, yep. Sean, what'd you do for movement?
Don't look, it's so ugly.
That's right.
Okay, so I couldn't really move much. There's not a lot of room there, so I scuttled around. I end up pulling the ambush here.
Okay.
Here is a little bit safer to keep more of a stalemate game going, but I think if I go here, I can hammer something, and it's a little bit more of an exciting game where I'm actually trying to do something other than just stay alive.
Okay.
So that's why I went here. I pulled these guys out. They have an 18-9 gun. It has heat, and they have the laser rangefinder, so it's not so bad having to ambush the 16 inches.
Okay.
So I'm going all out. I'm going to spot into the woods, see what I can knock out there, also whatever the gunslingers can do damage-wise there.
Okay.
And then that's kind of what I'm going to do. So I think I'll go ahead and try to range in first.
All right, and you move some transports, right?
Yeah, I just kind of scuttle them around. They just can't get out there because I want to do something with them, but you know, they got the BMPs, can really take them out, and then if I can hit them back, it's somewhat similar, but
Yeah.
you know, don't want to throw them away, but they can be seen where they're at, and they can kind of be seen where they're at now, so, you know.
It is what it is. Okay, where do you want to start with some shooting?
So if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and try to range in first.
Okay.
So I'm going to go in, I have my observer, so normally it's 3s, goes up to 4s for terrain, and then goes back down for the observer.
Right.
So I got 3 up.
Okay, you got it. So you're covering everything except one gopher. We'll do this off camera.
Okay.
All right, so he hit everything that was under the template. All hail the autoloader. I don't know if you rolled any 2s, but...
That ugly one.
Okay, so it's AT4 versus my top armor 1 for everybody. You ready for this?
Yep.
Okay, so that's going to be a pen. Then we've got a bounce. We've got a pen. We've got a equal. We've got a bounce. And we've got a bounce. Okay, so a pen here, which I think is a 2 up, you said. And then a pen here. So bailed out, and then a pen here. Oh, no, sorry, a possible bail. No. Okay, so a destroy and a bail and a nothing. Okay. Let me get the tokens before I forget, and we'll be back with more shooting. All right, next up, the gunslingers are firing at my gophers. It's going to be, what, 8 shots?
Yep.
Normally hit on 3s, 4s for concealment in the woods, 5s for gone to ground because they haven't moved or shot last turn. And we got 3. Nice. Well, I've got 4 of them. Which one do you not want to hit?
I probably want to. It doesn't matter to me. I don't think.
What's the AT on those?
Or maybe I don't want to hit the one that's not under the template. Is probably the thing.
So you want to hit.
I think this one was not under the template.
Yeah. Well, you hit 3. So which one do you not want to hit? You don't want to hit that one. That's not under the template. No, you do.
No, I want to hit the one under the template.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. How's that?
It looks good.
Okay. Let me double check their armor. I think it's just front armor, or it's 1 all around for these guys. So you are 86, so I need a 5 to equal a 6 to bounce. You ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so equal. No, a pen, and pen. All right, so some 5 ups. 1, 2, 3. Roll in that order. Bailed, destroyed, bailed. Okay.
Well, I got the one I wanted.
That's pretty
so.
average. You got that. Yep. And then let's brew him up. Now that the gunslingers have gone, the one surviving gopher can return fire. Are you ready for this? That's 2 shots. I think I'm just hitting you on force, right?
Does the terrain work both ways here? Because
it might be. Well, let's see if I roll any force. No, so they miss. And then, so he gets an anti-aircraft marker, and then we're on to your next shooting. What are you going to do next?
So I'm going to have my AMX-10 RCs. They're going to go ahead and take their full...
These guys.
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to go right after those T-72s. So I think basically, the 3, you know what, the 2 have 2 open shots, the other 2 have concealed shots.
Okay.
So
you said they have laser rangefinders, right?
Yep, and heat.
So it's just going to be 3s and 4s.
I'll do the 3s first.
Well, heat just takes away my armor bonus, right?
Right.
Yeah. Doesn't affect the 2 hit roll. Okay, so these are the ones on 3s?
Yep.
Alright, we got 2 hits.
And then 4s.
Over the wall. We got 3 more hits. So you hit everybody. One guy you can tag twice.
Okay, cool. So maybe I'll just try to tag this guy twice and then...
Okay, so I'll start here. I'm I'm front armor 15, I believe, with these guys. What is your AT?
19.
19. So I need a 4 to equal or a 5 or higher to bounce. I'll start here and kind of work my way down, okay?
Sounds good.
So here's the first guy is a pen, and then 2 hits on the next guy. So we've got a pen and a bounce. So that one goes away. And then the next one, that would be a possible. And then the next one would be a possible. So you penned the first guy. I don't know what your firepower is.
2 plus.
2 plus? Okay.
Alright, 2 up.
So destroyed. You penned the second one.
2 up.
And then you possible bail on the other ones. You really don't like that concrete wall, do you?
It's bringing me luck. Usually all those little trinkets you have on there mess up the rolls, usually, I think. But.
All right. So 2 are destroyed and 2 are bailed out. All right. We got some shooting from Milan's over here.
Just got the one that can see through here. So with guided, just going to be hitting on that 3 up.
Okay. Going after my T-72s.
All right. Let's do it. Ooh.
Okay. Then do you have any shooting over here?
I'm going to keep my gun on ground. You know, I only got 2 Milans that are in range I can shoot. This guy was just out of it. And, you know, when I take out a T-55, it's just better to stay on the ground. Don't really need to kill him, just not get pushed back as slow as possible. So.
All right, so that's it for the French.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to scoot and shoot.
Try to scoot and shoot with those guys?
So
okay.
Skill 3 up.
They can
this
scoot and shoot.
This thing's money right here.
I don't know. Those guys end up right there. And then we're on to Polish turn 2. All right, we're going to be doing some remounting here. Let's start with those 2 T-72s up there. That one first, then that one. 3 up. Yes. No. So they're going to be testing in a moment. And over here, the Carnation. 3 up. No. So they're going to be testing. Then I've got 2 Gophers. 3 up for that one. He's back in. So at least they're not running away. And then, okay, so they did not get back in. They really did not like what was happening to them. I don't have anyone to mount up back there, so now I've got some last stand tests, which I think I'm morale 4 plus for these. So the T-72s, let's see a 4 plus. Ah, that wall does help. Look at that. I need to go to the School of Sean. So they stay in the game. And then the Carnations. Oh, they stay in the game too. All right. With that, 2 dice for reserves. Ready for this? This is what I've been practicing for. We got another one.
That's solid.
Okay. Do I bring in the Heinz? Or do I bring in... I gotta think.
I do have roll-ins. Let me check the range.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to bring in the T-72Bs. You ready for this?
Yep.
This is the location. They're coming in that corner. Okay, well, I know where my attack is. Movement's done for the Polish. Over here, everything stayed put. These guys drove out, so at least 3 BMPs can take on some of those APCs of yours. Over here, I did successfully manage my cross-checks for my Shilkas. They're moving up to move this AA bubble over here for the inevitable HOTS that are going to be showing up. My T-55s are moving into an assaulting position. My company commander stayed put so he can range in the Danas. T-72Bs moved up. I am going to get some shots downrange over there. The new unit is really not going to have any shots at anybody, but we get him in a position to do something next turn.
Sorry, I just noticed now. Is he going to be able to see through here to range in?
Yeah, you can see through your own units to range in.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And that's it. So on to shooting. Start over here. The guy who didn't shoot in your turn because he was bailed out is going to fire his 2 missiles at some of those gunslingers. You ready for this?
Yep.
Just 4s because I'm within 2 inches of the edge. And no, see, I told you all of that talk and we didn't have to worry about it. I'm going to get 1 shot over here at those guys who really messed me up. Yeah. So it's just going to be concealed to 5s. 1 shot. Ah, is he? Okay.
Man, using my dirty tricks on me.
I don't think you can stop the AT-21, right?
Oh.
What's their number 2, you said?
Probably 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay, 2 plus firepower. So
Boom.
he's kaplooey. I will try to kill the guy on the very edge of the battlefield unless you want to try to swap him.
No, that's fine with
And
me.
then that goes there. We've got some BMPs. 3 of them can shoot at those AMX. What did you say they were? 10?
Yeah, AX-10 Ps.
Ps, okay. I just should call everything in your army an AMX and be done with it. Okay, so it's going to be 6 shots hitting on 4s. Alright, we got 3 hits, 1 for each transport. It is AT-10, 5 plus firepower. So, if you want to point, I'll roll.
Alright.
So that guy is bailed. Next guy is bailed. Next guy is bailed. So triple bail. Not the best, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. These T-72Bs are firing their songster missiles at your little anti-tank guys. AMX-10 anti-tank?
Those are the VABs.
VABs? Okay, well, whatever they are, let's see if I can kill them. I'm guided, so it's just going to be forced to hit because you are not concealed for these shots.
Alright.
We got 1, and you can't stop the AT-21, I'm sure.
Nope.
So let's see, 3 up firepower. We got him. Boom. So we got 1. I'll take the guy in the lead, or closest to the I was shooting, unless you want to.
I'll try to just move it
Try to
back.
swap it.
Yep. 3 up.
3 up to, and you swap it successfully.
Ooh. Yeah, these are VAB Mephistos.
Ooh, that sounds scary. All right, over here, let's do the artillery bombardment. If I can range in, it's just going to be a 4 because that template's not going to cover the trees. He's going to range in. He doesn't have a better skill, fortunately, than the Dana, so it's still. If he were doing it, I would range in on a 3, like you did. All right, here we go. 4 up. Can we get a 4 up? I need to knock the wall over there, but I'm not going to walk over there to do it. And I'm rewarded with it. All right. So you're hit on 4, so really you're hit on 3s because I also have an auto loader.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do this off camera as well. So we hit 4 teams.
Let's do some saves here. This is the one that matters. Apila, 3 up. Ooh, that's the one I don't want. And then he's good.
He's good.
Regular guy. He's good.
And another Milan. Ooh, okay, so a Pila and a Milan.
Yep.
And I think they're 2 up fire. Or let's see if I roll a 3. So here's the first fail that you rolled.
Ooh.
He's dead. Next fail is dead.
Boom.
Our artillery is pretty awesome, Sean.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I blasted a couple guys from each platoon and also pinned them down. So then the question is now, do my T-55s want to fire machine guns, or if they want to go with the very hard to hit main guns? Oh, you didn't fire though. So main guns would be 7s to hit you. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what we do. So even though that's 10, I'm going to break up their firing because they have different targets. So this first 4 that I'm pointing at, they're going to target the Milan team in the back. It's going to be 8 shots of 50 cal fire. Sean, looking for 6s. And we got 4 6s. So all of the little teams, please.
All right. Boom, boom. So like this?
Boom. Yeah. And then 4 7.62 millimeter shots. I don't hit anything. Okay. All right, let's see some saves.
All right. I'll just take them off and let's be who it is.
Fail.
Back.
Good. 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 Okay, so can I get a 5 up firepower to kill this guy? I do.
So I will do. I think I just put like
That was the
this.
one guy who didn't have a good missile, huh? Okay, and then these 3 T-55s are going to fire into those 2 teams in the woods. Those are the only 2 that they can target. So that's going to be 6 50 cal shots, also needing 6s. We got 1, and then 3 30 cal shots. Okay, so we'll target the closest one, the one that's sitting on the objective.
All right. So 3 up.
No, 5 up. No. Okay. So I think everyone has shot here. Oh wait, this guy, observer, could fire a 1 gun battery over there. I mean, might as well. What else am I going to use with that, right?
Yeah.
It's this one that you're ranged in on. I don't think you can see anything else. I guess actually he could range in on that observer. Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
John, he's self-spotting. He's going to range in right there. You already put a little marker for me. If I can range in, I can cover quite a bit.
Yeah.
But normally I'm a 4-5 because I'm covering tall terrain. So you ready for attempt number 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's covering quite a bit, although I'm re-rolling my successfuls. So we'll do this one off camera as well. I managed to hit one of your scary artillery guns. That was the only one we hit.
That's the one to hit.
All right, so you are top armor 1. I'm AT4, so you need a 3 to equal 4 higher to bounce.
All right, let's just go for the 5. Oh, no, that was bad.
All right, so it is a 3 up firepower. Yeah. We blew him up. I got some minor retribution for your horrendous mauling of me last round.
That was the one to hit, for sure.
Yeah, okay. And with that, I think I am done shooting, Sean. So right. let me kind of weigh in and see the assault here. I think I'm going to have to assault.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that would be stupid not to, right? Right? I don't know.
I think it's always best to go for it when...
I like it. Okay, let me look. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm just going in with 2 on this guy to limit the amount of defensive fire that comes at me. So I'm normally hit on 3s, so it's going to be 4s for pretty much everybody. These guys can't fire because of minimum range. They have a minimum range of 8 inches. Mm-hmm. Plus they're pinned, so I don't think they could fire it anyway. But no one else has a minimum range, so you're just going with what you got.
Yep.
All right, so you know what you're doing, so I'll let you roll and then tell me where your hits are going.
All right, so I'll go ahead and go with my 4 AC-58 anti-tank grenades on the regular teams. So 4s. I'll hit.
Oh, gosh, okay.
And then let's just make it a full house and hit with the L-rack. Nope.
Okay. So that's going to be 2 on each one of the assaulting teams. And what is the AT on this?
Only 13.
Okay, so I need... does the ERA kick in?
So your 9 goes up to 10. I think that's what it does.
So I need 3 to equal 4 or higher to bounce. So I need 4 or higher on 2 dice to actually have this assault go in.
Well, then if you meet it, I still need a 5 up to do anything.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So.
Okay, here we go. This guy. Nope, we got 1. So bounce and a pen. And then this guy. A bounce and a pen.
All right.
Is that right? Yeah, bounce and pen.
So this one, 5 up.
Bailed out.
5 up.
Bailed up. So I think that's enough to repulse the assault. Let me double check. All right, John, so just a quick recap for the nice viewers. I was able to blow up a few things. I blew up one of those tanks. I blew up one of your artillery, which is big. I'm ranged in there. I doubt these guys will survive that long, though. Over here, I did manage to kill a couple of missile teams with artillery. And did I kill one with machine gun fire? I can't remember. Yeah, I did. So I've killed like 3 teams over there. And I'm ranged in. And then over here, I did kill one of your missile guys, too. And I bailed out those 3 things. So, I don't know. I mean, not as much as I hoped, but I can't really complain too much.
Yeah, this one hurt quite a bit.
That one hurts because, yeah, you're now re-rolling your successful hits.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go into... this is just your turn 2, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm trying to slow play.
All right, so we're going to French turn 2. Starting step, we've got some unpinning? No, yeah.
Gotta see if they... Oh, yeah, unpinning first. So let's try to get these guys built back in. Sadly, the commander can't see them, even though he's close. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, 5 up to get back in. So, nope. This one, 5 up. Nope. Yeah. This one, nope. But okay, so let's see if we can get the 4 up to stay.
They will run away. No, they stay. But they like that. Okay, so those guys... Nothing's over there that needs to be checked on, right?
After I unpin these guys.
You got to unpin the infantry over here. You got 2 pinned down infantry platoons.
So I'll do this one right here, the crucial one, 5 up. They're back in.
Yeah, that's good.
And then these guys...
No.
Okay.
And then I got one guy to see if he'll stay.
Oh, yeah, your little anti-tank
Yep.
car.
4 up. Nope.
Yeah.
And sadly, he was just short.
Oh, no.
being-
So he hightails it out of there. And with that, that's the end of your start. Oh, no, these guys need it. Oh, no, they stuck around. You already rolled that. So, yeah, on to French movement. Let's do it.
Yep.
All right, Sean, let's talk movement. What'd you do?
All right. I did not blitz here,
Nope.
just because I could get 2 shots with these 2, and then I'm just losing 1 shot here. Try to knock those 272s out. I moved up here so they can do something later. Couldn't get in range for anything. Keeping those there to get their full rate of fire.
Okay.
We'll do the repeat. I moved the commander. These guys luckily stayed. Hopefully the re-rolls on those, if he's still around, will get them back in.
Put them back in.
And these guys will hopefully unload on them to relieve some of the fire there.
Okay.
I wanted to shoot, but I think I'm just gonna hold out. If I get lucky, I'd kill 3, and that still wouldn't really help me.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. All right, where do you want to start?
let's just do the thing that messes up the whole speed of it, and I will do the repeat bombardment there, so I don't lose any
All right,
shots.
let's do that off camera.
Okay.
So we hit 3 things, Sean. So it's AT5, right? No, AT4.
Yep.
Top armor 1. So let's see. Carnation. Possible destroy. Other Carnation. Possible destroy. And then Shilka. A possible destroy. All right, let's see some 1s, please.
All right, 2
Same
up,
order I failed. Destroyed.
2 up.
Destroyed, and then destroyed. Okay, well, jeez. Hell's firing into the Gophers.
All right, needing those 4s.
Yep. I see a lot of hits there, Sean.
All right, looks like we got 5, 7, 8.
So it's 4 for each. All right, here's saves for this guy. What is it?
Strength 6.
So those are all bounces, and then 1 pen, and then 4 for this other guy. Okay.
So they're armor 2.
They're top armor 1.
Oh, no, it's hitting the side armor, but I think it.
Oh, they're 1 all around.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so the 5s are possible bails.
All right.
So do the pen first.
All right, 5 up on the pen.
Okay, so that's just so that's bailed. So then there's 3 other possible bails.
On that same one.
Yeah.
All right, 5 up. So 3 total on that guy. The other guy have a pen.
He has a pen, and then he has 3 possible bails.
I think there's 2. Cause was it a 4 or is it a 5?
It was 4 and 2 5s. So you got.
So I think that would go up to 5 because mine's a 6.
Oh, okay. So
So
2
another
pens.
5 up. Nope, that's a bail, and then
2 more
bails.
possible bails.
no, so 2 and 3.
So 2, and then a triple bail on him. If that was all correct, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I need to get rid of 1 here, which I do. So he's just normal bailed. And then I need to do 2. So he runs away. Boop, boop, boop. That leaves me 1 bailed out there. Out of all of that. Okay, what's next?
Let's go ahead and get these 3 firing into that one healthy T-72. So I'll be getting 4 shots from the ones that didn't move and 1 for the one that moved.
Okay, and you do have laser range finders, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But you got concealment this time, so it would be 4s.
4s to hit.
4s.
Alright, so I'm assuming you want 2 on the healthy one?
Yes,
and 1 on the
please.
other one? Okay, we'll try to swap. And we do. So 2 on the bailed out guy, 1 on the healthy guy. So here's the armor save for the healthy guy. It's AT what, 19, right?
Yep.
Versus my 15 is
Bounce, right?
bounce, yeah, that's a 20. And then 2 on the bailed out guy. So that's a possible bail and a pen. So
So
let's
do
see
the
your
pen first, 2 up.
And boom. So he is destroyed. Alright, where do we want to go next?
Let's take. I think I'll just do all these shots together because I don't. Oh wait, this one will be in the open. I'll do them separate. Okay, so
Okay.
he'll get 2 shots into there. It's a close range, so 3s.
Alright.
Got 1 hit.
Yeah.
I think I'll just start adding them all together because I don't think it'll affect it. So these move, so it'd be 4, and then these ones did not move, so it'd be 6 from there. So I'll get 10 more shots.
Okay.
These will all be concealed. So 5, 4, 5. So these will be on 4s.
Okay.
4s. That seems like a lot.
Jeez, man.
I'm bringing the heat
killing
now.
me here.
I need to stay on the board, so it looks like it's going to be 4, 4, 10. So 5 each.
So, well, he can see. The commander can see this guy.
He had 2 hits, I think. Or wait, no, he had. I think he only had 1 hit, so I'll put the 1 there. I think that's legal.
So his we would resolve first by itself. So which one would he? Who was your target?
And I think these guys can actually see here too.
No, okay.
Those 2, but we can kind of figure that out.
Let's just do the commander separate. Which commander?
So I'll have the commander just target the back one.
Okay. So I will swap it to this front guy. No, I'll keep it there. So it's just 1. My front armor is 2.
And I'm 6.
And you're 6?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. We got a bounce. Okay, so the commander's is done. So now we have 9, right?
Yeah.
How many hits?
9. And so I screwed
So
it
it's
up.
3 each.
Yeah, let me see. I mean, I think these guys can actually see him too. So I don't think it screws up too much.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's 3 each.
Okay,
so if you got
sounds good.
9, it's 3 for each guy. All right, so here's 1, 2, and then the guy under the bridge.
Real quick, sorry, let me make sure your armor does not go up. So if it's actually that guy, his armor will go up. So let's say, so it'd be 3 hits. How about I'll just roll 3 dice on a 4 up. Actually,
let's not worry.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Let's just do this guy first. So we've got 5. So those are all pens. Then we've got the guy next to him. That's a pen, a equal, and a bounce. And then the guy under the bridge is 2 pens. All right, so this guy, go ahead and do the 3 pens.
All right, 5 ups.
Okay, so he's destroyed. Then 1 pen on this guy and 1 possible, but okay, he's destroyed. And then 2 pens on this guy. He's destroyed. Okay. All right, John.
I'm bringing the heat now. I need to stay on the board.
All right, so I've got only 1 guy in this one, so let's see if the company commander survives. He does, and then I got 2 guys in this one. Here is the AK team and the RPG. He dies. And then same thing for the other one. And the RPG survives. Okay. So only 1 infantry guy dies. We got Milan over here.
All right, so 3 up.
All right, that's a hit. What's the AT on that?
I think it's 21. Yep.
That's a pen.
3 up.
Bailed out. We'll just move that bailed out to that guy. And, all right, any other shooting?
No, I think that's it. It's gonna stay on the ground there. Can't really do any shooting scoots, so happy with that.
Okay, so it's going to be Polish turn 3. Start of the Polish turn, we are going to try to remount that T-72 on a 3-up. He does not get back in. Does he stick around on a 4-up? He does not. So he blows up his tank and runs away. How about that, Sean?
Little bit now. Took some time.
We're going to unpin the infantry. And I forget if it's a 3 or 4 for them. I'll double check in a second. Over here, we're going to remount the Gopher. No, does he run away? Yes. So he blows himself up and runs away. Okay, all my stuff's blowing itself up and running away. I think that's it. My Heinz come in automatically, so we'll take it from there. Oh, sorry, I forgot, Sean. I got 2 bailed out T-55s over there. So the one closest to us on a 3-up, and the other one.
There we go.
They want in. Okay, so I need to place my helicopters, and then we're good. All right, movement's over for the Polish. These guys kind of fell back. They're heading towards the objective. Those guys kind of moved up to the bridge to provide some support or something this direction. Over here, he stayed put to help repeat that bombardment. And over there, T-55s moved up and out of the way so those other T-72Bs could get into the woods and maybe do some assaulting too if they need to. All right, you ready for this, Sean?
Yeah, it's gonna get bloody.
All right, let's start with the repeat bombardment. Artillery bombardment hit 2 guys, and because it's a repeat, you're going to re-roll your saves.
Yep. All right, so 3 up on this back Milan,
Yes.
and then this FAMAS. FAMAS.
Okay, and then the firepower is dead.
Boom.
And that pins that unit again, which is nice. Then we've got a bunch of machine gun fire, so let's figure that out. All right, so I'm going to, I've got machine gun fire going into here, so I'm going to do all of this off camera, and then we'll come back for the saves.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, Sean, so we've got, we didn't do the 30 cals. It's one 30 cal shot for each guy that fired. So it's going to be 3 here. We'll do that on camera too. All right, so we've got it correct now. So let's go ahead and start rolling. So we'll start here. And, that's a good spot. He's safe. This guy, he's safe. Next guy, he's safe. Next guy, he's safe. And then this guy is good. This guy needs a 5 up. Got him. Okay. And then my T-72 are going to fire. Guys missed. Over there.
Did they
72
go over this,
Bs.
or is it because they're up on that?
Yeah, because they're up on that.
And he looks open then.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I might try to swap him later if I'm in.
If I get more than 1 hit, yeah, then you can try swap. Okay, here we go. 4s. And we got 2. So you have to attach to a unit, which you'd want to attach to those guys.
Okay.
So a second one would go to, let's say, that one. And then from there, you could try to swap.
Okay, so 3 up, try to swap it. Nope.
All right, so it's just 2 up firepower. Your company commander. Boom, baby. The other guy. Boom.
All right, 3 up for my commander in there.
All right, 3 up. Oh, so he can get out. All right, at least the T-72s did something. All right, so we're doing the same thing we did last time. So you're going to get 4 of the not-so-good shots.
All right, got the grenades.
Needing 4s.
Huh?
You got 2. And then the good shot.
Decent shot.
Decent shot. Okay. So just 2 of the good ones?
Yep.
I mean, 2 of the AT-13s?
Yeah.
All right, so I just need to bounce one of these and my assault can go in. All right, Sean, here we go.
On 1s and 2s.
This guy. Okay. So, I guess that is the pen, right?
Yeah.
So it's a 5 up firepower?
Yep.
Okay.
5 up.
Okay, so he's bailed, but the assault can still go in. And the T-55 has a assault of 5+. All right, you ready for this 5+?
Yep.
This is where they're working out. It's coming up for the 5+. Yeah. Here we go. Hey, we squish him. All right, would you like to counterattack?
All right, so let me see. If I just fall back, I'll have to get out of 4 or 6.
You'll have to get out of 6. No, you'll have to get out of 6 because I will consolidate 4.
Okay, so I think it's actually better for me to fall back because I will fall back here, and I can actually get more shots to defend another attack, I suppose.
Okay.
We'll
let you figure it out.
Okay.
All right, so I move forward. I'm contesting, Sean. I think this is the first time I've been contesting against you in like the last 3 or 4 games. So even if I lose, I'm inching forward. All right, I'm going to try to do some assaulting here.
Sounds
I
good.
got 3 up cross checks to make, though. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Hiya! Okay, first guy's in. Number 2. Second guy's in. Third guy can't get into base contact, so he cannot move. And then we're going to figure out your defensive fire, because I know you got a bunch, and make rolls from there. Okay, so we've got the 2 LRACs.
LRAC.
LRAC. I like LRACs. If they
Yeah, I think
that's
that
wrong, it sounds cool.
good.
And then 1
Pila.
And then the other guys with their grenade launchers, they can't hurt the T-72Bs.
Yeah.
So, and I get nice juicy 5 up you need 5 up to hit me. That's what I was trying to say. All right, what are you going to shoot first?
I'll just shoot the Pila first. That's the one that really matters. So
All right, Pila.
5 up.
Oh, no. Okay.
And the 2 L-racks.
No. What's the Pila's AT?
21.
Oh, so I can't stop that. Oh, wait. My does it work against E?
Yeah. So 16 against 21.
So I need 5 to equal 6 to bounce.
Yeah, so that's good.
How about a pen?
All right, 3 up.
Boom. Okay. And then, so one of these is destroyed. Which one were you shooting at?
I think I'll go ahead and choose the... I guess it would just be the farther one out. I don't think it matters much.
Okay. And then, let's see. I'm assuming it's a 5 up as well, but let's double check. Assault 5 up. All right, can I get another 5 up? Come on, 5 up, baby. No. Okay, would you like to counterattack?
I don't think so, because then you could possibly counterattack with those guys.
again.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do it. I think I'll just fall back.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll buy me a little time.
We'll let you figure out your movement. Oh, and I need to switch the battery on the camera. All right, that's the end of the turn. You chose to fall back, so you've got kind of a huddled group of infantry there. I managed to consolidate a little bit. He failed his cross-checker. He'd be a little bit closer. He blitzed, he scooted and shooted a little bit closer. And with that, that's the end of my turn. So we're going into French turn 3 and possible reserves.
Hopefully.
We'll see how your reserve muscles have done.
All right.
Except for the French, where are you going to start?
All right, let's try to just get these guys remounted.
So you got.
So I'll go here, here, here.
So one of those got destroyed. Remember?
Oh yeah,
when
yeah.
the commander did.
Yeah, so
we didn't put smoke on it.
I'll swap those guys over like this.
But there's only 2 there to roll for. See, I'm saving you dice rolls.
Yeah, thank you. Just need to get 2 in. So I'll do this front one first.
Okay,
Let's see
front
what we
one.
get.
Gotcha.
5 up. Nope. And then the back one, 5 up. He's back in, but I gotta see if they stay on a 4 up. So they're gone.
Okay, they're gone.
Makes it even easier.
Okay.
And then I think I just have to unpin those guys.
Unpin those.
So I got this smaller squad.
Oh yeah. Yep. Which still has 3 teams, so you don't need to test for.
Yeah, lucky there. So 5 up. They are still pinned, and then this bigger one,
Bigger
5
squad.
up, still pinned.
Still pinned. Okay, that's helpful for me anyway. And then, all right, Sean. Here's the big moment of truth. Can you roll a 5 up for reserves?
5 up.
No.
Nope.
Okay, so we'll let Sean's got some movement to figure out, and we'll be back. It's done for the French. What'd you do, Sean? What did you do?
Alright, so I totally was able to dig in on the little squad and failed the bigger squad.
That might come back to haunt you.
And yeah, moved up here, try to get some shots, moved up here for shots. I dashed these guys up there. They do have scouts, so if there's some shots, they would get gone to ground. Just kind of tuck these guys around here.
Okay.
Attempt to move him, he got stuck. Nothing to do about that, even with the cross order. And that's basically about it.
All right, so
and the guns.
oh yeah, we forgot these guys. They're like over here. They totally destroy everything over here. Then they're like, mission accomplished. Oui, monsieur. And then they flew over here to destroy all of this now. All right, Sean, you were going to fire smoke, right?
Yep.
All right, you've got, what is their native skill through? Just 3?
Yep.
So 3 dice, needing 3 on at least one of them.
All right.
Okay, you got yourself 8 inches of smoke. Here you go.
All right, thanks.
And we'll let you figure that out.
Okay.
All right, smoke was successful. We got 8 inches of smoke over there, shielding that poor infantry. Over here, we're going to go gazelles into the Danas, right?
Yep.
Okay. They move, so what's their moving rate?
2 each.
That's going to be 8 shots hitting me on 4s because I am concealed.
All right, let's get those 4s in there, baby. Ooh, not as good as I normally do. That ain't me.
You got 1 for each. I believe they're top armor 1, so let's roll them as 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So it is 86, right?
Yeah.
So the middle one is a possible bail, possible destroy. So possible destroy.
All right, 5 up.
Bailed, possible bail. Nothing, possible destroy. So 2 bailed and 1's fine. And you know what? I get to shoot back at you now.
Yep.
So bail, bail, and fine. So I need to get one of those two back in for that unit not to test. I'll have to double check the Shilka. I think it's 5 shots each. The Shilka's open fire and retribution, Sean, you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
This is only 3 of the 4.
Oh,
each
my.
one gets 6 shots. We're only hitting on 5s, though, because you're getting concealment from the woods. All right, here we go. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. That's all I see so far. Can the last Shilka add some more hits? I can add 2 more. So that is 5. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter which one is which. So 1 save for 3 of them, and 1 needs to take 2 saves.
When you said 3, I thought you had 3 handfuls, and I was like,
no,
I
no.
rubbed them on me. I was like,
Sorry.
oh wow.
No, I managed to get 3. Each one's got 6 shots. So that's 24 shots, 5 hits, hitting on 5. So that's pretty average. So we'll do 1, 1, 1, 2. Does that sound good?
Sounds good. If you don't mind, I'll do the 2 first.
Okay. So
1 through.
1 went through.
And then I'll just keep going down the line after that.
1 goes through.
Through.
Save. And save. Okay, so a possible destroy on a 5+. Boom. And nope. Okay, so they're good. And where do you want to shoot next?
So I think I'll just go under here, shoot there, and I think that's about all I can do.
Okay, yeah, let's see what we can see. So you're going to definitely be able to see those. He might be able to see part of that BMP with concealment.
Okay, if you're good with that, I would want to try to put shots on him, I guess.
Yeah, so he's going to be concealed and gone to ground, though. He didn't move or shoot.
Ooh, okay. Actually, then, and then these ones will be concealed too, right? Would he be able to see him?
I don't know. Let's we'll pause. Right, we got 8 shots just in the infantry.
All right, 4s.
Okay, you got 4. That's pretty average. All right, I got 2 in the building and 2 outside, so that's 1 for each. 1, 2, 3, 4. In that order. Okay, so this guy was dead, and then you need a firepower for the guy in the building.
5 of them.
Okay, and they've taken 4 hits, so they're 1 away from being pinned. So that unit's done, and then over here, 2 can see the BMP, and then 3 could fire at the infantry in the building.
All right, so the BMP was going to be on 5s.
Okay.
For concealing on ground. No hits. Probably wouldn't hit the building either, so can't feel bad about that.
And then 6 shots into the infantry?
Yep, let's do those. So those would be again 4s, right?
Yep.
Boom.
3 again. Okay, there's a RPG and then there's an infantry in here. Which one do you want to get 2 hits?
I guess RPG.
Okay. I'll try to swap that. And I do. Okay. So 1 hit on the infantry, which he ignores. 2 hits on the RPG. I did it backwards, but everyone's okay. But they are pinned, which is important for you. All right, what else do we got?
I think that's about it. They dashed up there, and then I did the smoke bombardment. Oh, actually, no. I got 1 Milan shot. So this one can see this tank here.
Okay.
And then this one, since we're shooting, might as well go for one of these.
Okay, gotcha. So he's shooting through. It's just 2 inches to the edge. For him?
For
Gotcha.
this one right here. So just like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I guess I'll do that one first. So it's going to be, I think it's guided, so it'll just be 4s.
Sounds good.
4 up. Yep. This one here, I think is just an open. So, oh no, sorry, 1 over this, 4s too. Yep.
Okay. Those Milans haven't been doing you much work today.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they've done one other game I played with them. But
All right. Anything else? Any shooting and scooting?
nope, I think that's.
Assaults.
I'm gonna have to hope that's good enough.
Okay. So we're going to Polish turn 4. Pin the infantry. We do. We're gonna try to bail back in for this guy. We don't. His friend, we do. So they're not testing. That's good. And then I've got 1 T-55 over there. And I don't know what I rolled. 6. So he's back in over there. And with that, I think everyone else is in. I don't have anybody over there. So on to Polish movement, as it were. All right, Sean, it's getting spicy.
Yeah.
So over here, I had some infantry displaced. Those guys moved here. One guy got out there. I'm going to try to range in over there, maybe hit some of those vehicles. I am re-rolling my successful hits with the Danas, but, you know, auto loaders for the win, right?
Yeah.
That's a great rule. I forgot to bring my Hinds in. It was a little bit too late for me to bring them in. So I bring them in here. I'm just about out of range of the AA, but I am within range to fire my missiles at those jerks. Brought up those T-72s to shoot at infantry. T-72s successfully cross-check. T-55s are coming in through the smoke. So it's not looking good for that stronghold there, but we'll see what happens. You are getting 2 dice of reserves, and that infantry has been pretty tough. So let's start with the helicopters. Let's do helicopters. 4 shots into those guys in the open. So it's just going to be 4s, I believe. So we'll all target him. You ready for this?
Yeah.
We got 2. Well, okay. So we'll do this guy and that guy. I don't think you can stop that. And I believe it's a 3-up firepower. So the same order I just pointed. Boom and boom. So those 2. I guess you could have tried to swap. So you can try to swap if you want.
Alright, nah, I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Swap on those.
Observer spotting. Danas are going to try to target right there. I'll cover those 3 plus him if I'm successful. But normally I need to range it on a 4. My observer makes it a 3, but the stupid wall makes it a 4 again. So you good with that, Sean? Let's see if I can range in on the first attempt. No, and the wall didn't even help me.
It's worn out. There's
Second
no good
attempt.
rolls left on that baby.
3rd attempt, I guess so. All right, so we're not ranged in. You can go away, sir. They're so freaked out about the helicopters, I guess they're having some trouble ranging.
Well, you didn't even point the guns over, so I don't think you thought you were gonna.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, he's bailed out anyway. Magnets are too strong. Okay, so those guys are gone. Those guys. Oh, he's gonna turn his little turret around, and
Boom, boom, boom.
we're gonna throw 3 shots at that guy, which is gonna be concealed. So 5s. No. Okay. Well. Get all these bad dice rolls out of my system. Let's go with that platoon of T-72s right by the building.
Right.
Mifflin. 1 is going to shoot a main gun shot at those guys, and then 2 are going to cut into the platoon that's not dug in.
Sounds good.
All right, so it's just going to be 1 main gun shot hitting on a 4 over here. Nope. And then for that infantry, it's going to be 4 50 cal and 2 7.62. So hitting on, let's see, they failed to dig in, right?
Yeah. So I think it'd be 6. It's gonna be 4s normally, 5s are because they didn't move, and then 6s because they didn't shoot.
Oh, okay. So they're gone to ground and concealed.
Yeah.
Even though they tried to dig in, that doesn't count for anything.
I don't think it counts as moving.
Oh. Okay, we got 1 hit with that. I guess we could roll it all together because we got 2 hits. All right, so 2 3-up saves. So we're targeting. Let's go for the scary
This
team.
one. And then the next one I think would be this LRAC, so it'd be the Apila and the LRAC.
Yeah. No, let's
So I think I'll go ahead and try to move those if I can.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll try to move the Apila 3-up, and then I'll move this LRAC one, so they both move.
Okay.
I can move them over to a Milan and have to just be a regular team.
Okay.
So I'll do the Milan 3-up, and the regular team 3-up. So he's just
dead. Yeah. All right, second tank platoon there in the woods. The T-72Bs. They're going to fire. Same thing. Two tanks worth of shooting at the not dug in platoon. Okay, we got 2 more. We'll put it on the same 2 scary teams.
all right. I'll move the scariest one on 3-up.
And make sure you're not within 4 because you can't swap it.
Oh well, that one failed anyways. Well, the Apila is not within 4 of this team, so it failed to move anyway. So it's on there. And then the next one would be this one, and this one is out of range too. Okay. So I'll try to move that one on 3-up too. Okay.
Well, once you fail, you can't try to swap anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just do it on those ones. Okay. So the Apila, I'll do on a 3-up, and then the LRAC is
That's good. Okay.
Sorry.
Fives are firing. I've got 2 of the T-55s are going to target the Pila. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you ready for this?
Yep.
All right, we got 1.
All right.
And then we've got another guy who can't target the Pila, but he's shooting at the same platoon. He did not move, so he's going to get 5 shots, or 4 shots. And he doesn't get anything.
Oh, sorry. So I think you're actually hitting me on 7s because of the smoke. Because it adds 1 to the hit.
Oh, I had 1 to the hit. So, no. All right, so no hits there. All right. Company commander. I guess he's going to fire that way. And target one of those guys.
All right.
So I think he's out in the open.
Sounds good.
4 up. Got him.
All right.
2 up firepower. Boom. Okay, let's do some assaulting, shall we?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to have 2 T-55s assaulting this guy. Let's do your defensive fire, shall we?
Okay, so it'd be 4 grenades, 1 Apila, and then 1 LRAC. So I'll do the 4 grenades first.
Is he going to shoot 2? He might be going through smoke, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Sorry, these, I think it was when the thing got bumped up there because all of them have the gap basically between them, so it'd be like this much up. I think it was when I knocked that tank down.
Okay.
So it'd be 4 of those, hitting on 4s.
Okay.
So 4 ups, got 1 hit.
Okay.
Then I'll do the Apila hits and then the LRAC.
Well, I think the Pila was out of range, wasn't it?
I think only these 2 are out of range because basically the 8 inches. Oh wait a minute.
That's
oh, sorry. This
Pila,
is the this is the LRAC, it's a smaller one, and then this is the other LRAC, but this is the Apila right here at 8 inches.
Oh, okay. All right.
So just 1 grenade hit and then 1 Apila hit.
All right. So what's the grenade AT?
13.
13. So that's a pen, and the other one is a pen, right?
Yeah, the other one's 21. So.
Okay.
So I'll do the 21 because it has 3 up firepower. It's destroyed, and that one's only 5 up.
So a destroyed and a bailed. Okay. All right. Let's so let's say he's destroyed. Let's do some cross checks here. This guy. And this guy. Nope. All right, defensive fire.
Oh man. All right. Well, the only thing I can do is the 2 LRACs and the Pila. I'll just do the Pila first. That's like what matters.
All right.
Hits.
Okay.
Other 2. Do not hit. Sorry, I almost killed the.
So those things are like throwing rocks on the table. Okay.
21.
So 21, 16. Nope.
All right, 3 up. Oh, just failed.
Okay. So that's going to push him back, actually, to where he started. And I think that's it. So that's it for my turn. So I don't think I have any scooting and shooting. So it's on to French turn 4.
Hold on.
All right, here we go. Start of the French turn. You got some unpinning to do. Where do you want to start?
So I'll start the tiny squad still hanging in there. 5 up. They're back in. Bigger squad, 5 up. They're still pinned. It's all right. Let's see if this guy stays on the board. 4 up. So he's gone.
Okay.
And I think that is it.
That's it. So we got some reserves.
Yep, I got 2 dice.
2 dice. All right. Let's see some. Let's
5
see
ups.
some French on the horizon.
He's warmed up a little bit. 5 up.
Got one. All right. Who are you bringing in?
Oh man, I don't think I can last 2 turns, so I'm gonna have to gamble and go with the tanks.
Go with the tanks. All right. Let's see. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh,
That corner. Okay. That's where rolling high is costing you. All right. We'll let you figure out all your
Well,
movement.
let me just try to dig in with the other squad. Just get on camera. 3 up. Okay, so they're dug.
Okay. The little squad is already dug in?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So that's it. On to movement. All right. French movement's done, Sean. What did you do?
The limited amount of things I can do. The best I can do is get the tanks in, try to take out T-55s, It helps. Wish I could get side shots on 272Bs, but it's just not there.
Yeah.
I thought about actually dashing up there, but I do have some things I can dash up there with the follow me. Just kind of keep, some pressure. I need to do something even though I'm really just holding on here. But yeah, that's about it. Have to stay still. Still got the gazelles over there. That's all I'm going to be able to do.
All right. Well, do you want to just jump into shooting? Where do you want to start?
Yeah, so, since I'm right here, I got 4 shots onto the G55s.
Okay.
So they do have the laser rangefinder.
Looks like one might be shooting through the smoke of
Oh, yeah.
the
So,
buddy. Do the other guys have open shots, though? Yeah.
So I'll do these ones, 3s. So I got 1 hit, or 2 hits and 4s. Okay, 1 hit anyway. So I got 2, 18, 19.
Okay, is that going to be front or side?
I'm pretty sure it's front.
Okay. And my front is, let's find out with my card. Anticipation is killing me. Front 14. So I do get a +1 my armor bump.
Yep.
So it's front number 15 versus what, 19 you said?
Yeah.
All right, so which 2 are you hitting? The 2
just-
that aren't
yeah.
bailed out? All right, the one
They're the only
closest.
ones in range.
The one closest to the tanks that just shot them. So my 15, 16, 17, and the other guy, nope, so two penetrating hits.
I'll do the closest one to me, 2 up. Oop, it's far enough
Failed.
for me.
Okay, so one's destroyed and one is bailed out. Milan's over here firing all the way across at one of my T-72s.
All right, 2 of them, 4 ups. Got the one.
Okay, so what is the AT on that?
21, but the one thing is, I'm going to have to do a 50-50 on it because this one will be side.
Okay,
This one is definitely not. So 4, 5, 6, I'll just do the side. Okay, so side.
okay, then it's going to be firepower, right? Because I can't use ERA on that.
No, you can. I think you can, so it goes to 16.
Oh, so I could roll super high, right? No. No, I can't roll super high, apparently.
3 up.
Got him. Okay. Then, so that guy's destroyed. He was the one that was bailed out. Okay. Next up.
Shot there. I'll just do 4 shots into this guy. I basically blocked everything, but I kind of had to be
Roll
aggressive.
at BMP2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Looks like it's going to be in the open, so just 3s.
2 hits. 8d6.
Alright. Then number 2. So 1 pen.
5 up. Now reroll that one. 5 up.
Bailed out. Okay. Next up.
I think I will go ahead and I'll do that at the end, but I'll just do all the gazelles into.
The Dana's again?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if you can actually fit a template here anymore or not. Sorry, if you don't mind, give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
That might do an artillery.
Alright, we got the Gazelles firing into the Danas again. So it's going to be, 12 shots now?
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, it will be 12 shots now. So I got 3, I got 4, so I got 9. I'll just reroll 3 more.
Alright.
Hitting on 4s. So I'll take those ones and reroll those ones for my extra shots. So what is it? 4 hits.
So it's going to be 3, 3, and 2. So I imagine the 2 will go on the bailed out guy? Is that how you want it? And then 2 are good.
Sure, sounds
Okay.
good.
So here's the bailed out guy. So that's going to be 2 pens for him. This guy is going to be 2 pens and a possible. And we've got a pen and a possible. So 2 pens over here.
All right, 5 ups.
Okay, 2 pens over here.
5 ups.
So
Double
and a
bail.
possible bail.
Oh, another bail. Nope.
Okay, and then 1 pen over here and 1.
5 up. Yep. And then.
And a possible bail.
Okay.
Okay, so double bail there. So I need a rally. So he runs away, and then for this guy, he runs away. All right, so that's the Danas. But I get to shoot back at you. So that's going to be a whole lot of dice. Didn't do much last time, though. All right, so that's going to be 3 of the 4 Shilkas. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, and then this will be the 4th Shilka. Okay, so we're hitting you on 5s and 6s. So we've got a lot more hits this time. So finally, are your gazelles going to pay the price? So that's 6. That's 13 hits.
Oof.
So that's like 3 per, and we'll put the 4th one on your doesn't matter. So 1 takes 4 hits, and the other 3 take 3 hits.
All right. I'll just start out with that 4.
All right.
5 bucks. 2.
That's 2. Okay. Then 3 here.
3 on 1.
Goes through. Next 3.
1 on 1.
1 goes through, and then the last one.
3.
3 go through. All right. So 5 up firepowers. Got him. 5 up firepower. Got him. The single 5 up firepower. Got him. And then the last one.
Got him.
All right. So the Danas die, but in retribution, the gazelles die.
Boom, boom, boom.
I know, that's pretty crazy. Well, we wanted carnage, Sean.
Yeah.
I think we got carnage.
I think I got my 4 points back.
I think so. I think definitely so. Those guys are awesome. All right. And that gunslinger, is not gunslinger. What is it called?
Oh, it is gunslinger. Yeah.
It is gunslinger. Yeah, it's very nice. Okay. Next up with the shooting. You were going to try to range in over here with a bombardment, was that right?
Yeah, so I think I'll go ahead and I'll spot from here. I think I'll just try to take the 3 out. Yeah, I'll just do somewhere here to cover the 3.
Okay.
So I got my commander doing it, but it's over terrain normally 3, so it goes to 4 for the terrain, so 4 up.
Got it. Okay. And then it's 2s to hit, I believe.
Yep, but I got 2 guns, so 2 up. 1's hit. 2 up. I'll just keep going this way, and then let's do that one in the back. So all of them hit.
Okay, AT4 versus top armor 2. We'll do 1, 2, 3 in that order. Good. Possible bail. Possible bail.
All right, closest to you. 2 up. Closest to me.
So 2 are bailed out. All right. Oops. That'll be that one. Next up.
I think that's everything. Fire the wands, everything over here. Whatever that's gone there, and they just gotta hang tight.
All right, so it's on to Polish turn 6. For the Polish, do I get back in over there with my BMP? I do. Haha.
Oh, man.
He's going to be the hero that I didn't know I needed. The platoon commander over there. No, the guy next to him. Yes. All right, well, at least we're not testing. And he can swap over there so that platoon can work. I've got 2 bailed out tanks. T-55s. The closest one to you, Sean, is back in. His friend is not. And then I think that's it. So let's go to movement. All right, Sean. I'm running out of options here. So the Hinds are going to go for a desperation play. We're going to try to take out your scary tanks over there. These guys ran out to deal with if I don't kill this platoon, then you could conceivably shoot me off and win next round. So we don't want that to happen. Over there, I tried to get everything in as close as I could. Everyone's dug in now over there, correct?
Yep.
Yep. And then that is it. So let's start with, let you have some fun with your AA. So I'm going to go with my Hinds. So you said each one of these guys gets 3 shots, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, and it's going to be 4. Oh my goodness.
Alright, so we got 3, 6, 7.
7, so 2 for each except for 1 guy. So here are my 3 helicopters with 2 hits and 1 helicopter. 4 up save though. So let's see here. Alright, so we saved 1, then we got 1, then we've got 1 and 1. Alright, so 1 firepower for each. If you just want to throw 4 dice. 4 up firepowers, right?
Yep.
Okay. You got 2 out of 4. Alright, well, we'll kill a couple of these guys. So that gives me 2 shots. Now, is this worth it? I'm just hitting you on 4s. We got 1 hit. I don't think you can stop it. And we blew one up.
Alright.
Let's do the where your company commander is. I like him. He was kind of the closest helicopter.
Alright. I don't think moving it matters too much.
Probably not, but
Yeah.
it's just insult to injury here. Okay.
Actually, I'll try to move it if I can.
You try to move it? Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll try to move to this one. 3
Three
up.
up.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So I've got my 2 RPGs are going to fire, making him the primary target. Normally you're hit on 4s, 5s because I have a very slow firing RPG 7. You ready for this?
Yep.
Oh, nope. All right, we got 3 shots from my BMP into these guys. Actually, you can only really hit him. We got 1 hit. That's AT-10 versus, you said, center armor 1?
1.
Boom. So Tail and Charlie just died. And then we've got a whole lot of shooting over here. I think we're going to do that off camera, and then we'll come back with Sean to make any saves if there are any to be made. Okay, I forgot to go to the saves on camera, but basically only one. We killed one LRAC with all the machine gun fire, which I guess I'll take. So here we go. If I can push you off, I win the game.
That'd be so sad.
I would be happy. But the last 3 assaults, you've managed to repel with no problem, so I don't see this happen. I mean, I don't see much of a
Pretty
problem.
good chance, isn't it?
All right, let's begin, shall we? We will go with... Let's go with... let's go with these guys. And I think I'm going to attach him with those guys. So that's going to be 3 tanks. He's going to need to make his cross check. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay, so boom, boom, and boom. All right, now defensive fire.
All right, so I did get pinned. This one, these guys surprisingly are not pinned.
Yeah,
but
they
these
only
guys are
took
pinned.
2 hits.
Really it only matters for the Appeal first. I'll do that one, so I'll be hitting on 4s.
Okay.
4 up. Nope. And then 1 LRAC will be hitting on 4. Oh, this one actually hit on 3s.
Okay.
But I don't think this will matter much. No, it doesn't hit. That's all I can actually do.
Okay, so we've got a swing, a swing, and a swing in that order. I think I need 5 up for everyone. I don't think he's any better. No, no, no. But you get to counterattack.
Yep.
Or break off, which I think you're going to have to counterattack.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's get that dice warmed up. 4 up, baby. No.
No, okay.
I think that's it.
I think that's going to be game. Yeah, there's no way you can stay within 4 of this because you're going to have to move 6 inches away from him, even if you ignored those guys.
Yeah, even if I somehow moved over with the 10, there's just not too much there.
Yeah, because he's still active. All right. Well, shall we call it there, Sean?
Yep.
All right, well.
Well, now I'm happy I didn't not bring in my HOTS because it wouldn't have mattered. Because honestly, if I would have survived this one, it would have been better to have the HOTS than the tanks. Well, I don't know. I think because you could probably break off and then turn back around. But
Yeah, that was the idea. That's why I showed my butt to you, is I figured they would assault, and then win or lose the assault, I could reposition them to get my front armor that way. And the HOTS would have been good, but those guys are twice the shots.
they are, and then
But only against the T-55s are they super effective, unless you get flank shots.
Yeah, so I would have never got any shots off, which it would have been better just to have these ones. I'd like to get these ones on the table too. So
I think it would have been somewhat different if those guys, you would have got a back table or a corner.
Yeah,
coming behind me.
Because I have a decent chance of push. I think the advantage is slightly on my side to push T-55 backs.
I think so. Yeah.
And then I think I actually got lucky pushing the T-55s. I think you got stuck one time with one guy, and then I was able to knock one guy back or something.
So you repelled the first assault. The second assault went in, but I only killed one guy, and then you fell back. And then my third assault, you repelled again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you repelled quite a bit. Which is good, which is what you want to do. So over there, I mean, my plan went pretty good, but it's pretty basic. Just throw as much armor onto the objective as I can and try to absorb as many hits. And then over here, I mean, you gave yourself a great chance to win over here. Like, if that had failed, or you had held, then all you would have needed to do was murder these guys, really just 3 teams, and then win the game. So, that's super, super close. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have pushed my T-72s up, but just like you, I had the thought of just kind of playing defensive over here. It didn't seem very
Well,
good.
if you did move them up, I might have just put these here, which I don't know if it would made a difference. Or another
the ambushing unit over there?
Yeah, so if I have the ambushing unit, I would maybe try to slice a little bit off the T-55s, make them move, because I did scoot there,
Yeah.
so I could probably slice them off, moved over, but the thing is I would have only killed, I don't know, 2. Is their armor 1 worse than theirs? I made it only kill 2 and then moved over, but the one thing is I would have the threat of I could zoom over here and then maybe get
Go
a reverse shot, so that would maybe stall you for 1 more turn, which I did get pretty lucky to just get this 1 turn, additional one. So, that's not really a big deal.
And then the minute your ambush is down over there, then my T-72s could have jumped with a lot more impunity that direction. Not necessarily to take the objective, because 4 tanks against all that infantry wouldn't work, but I could have started to roll up your AA and artillery park.
Yeah, and I don't really like to lose these. I mean, it didn't affect me that much losing the 1, because I'm re-rolling hitting on 2s and stuff, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I might have to rethink the list a little bit, because this is the scenario I did not want, is 2 objectives, and then I wasn't really able to put anything in the center that easily, because it's just open, so I wasn't able to really, have a counter-attack attacking unit.
Yeah. And the closest center, you could have had infantry here, but you want your infantry on the objectives.
Yeah, so initially I was going to go here, so you couldn't see me, but since your observer was there, I kind of forgot about the commander, but that didn't really matter too much, because, either they're here or here, or whatever they're going to be.
I think the Danas only killed like 2 teams, maybe. It helped that they pinned them, though.
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, are you feeling the 5-up morale? Is that kind of kept those guys?
I think they would have been pinned anyways, though, because you repeat bombard, got them, and then I think every time, except for that last one, I mean, you almost didn't pin them.
Pin the big one, yeah.
But the thing is, so I rolled a 3, I think it was that one. I would have, let's just say I killed one, you still would have assaulted in there, and I would have failed. So, one thing I am kind of hoping is with the new infantry box that's supposed to be released, I think.
For the NATO release?
Yeah, it did say, I think, FRA, like France. Hopefully that means that there's more anti-tank in there, because the Pilas are nice, like they can just take a T-80 down, but it is 1, so you can't really push an assault back when they just have the 1, unless only 1 makes it in there or whatever.
Right.
But you kind of can't, and it's easy to take 1 out, because I had 2 there, but I did get 1 picked off, so the Pila makes it so there's a chance, but still lower chance with 1 shot. So that would be nice, but I think I need to rethink the list a little bit to have a little bit more punch on the board, because this is one where it wasn't great, is because I don't like it when you can win at any time. Because by turn 6 I'll have the hots on for 1 turn at least to get some shots, but on this one it cuts it a little bit shorter where I can't really use my air power.
Was there anything you might have kept off the board to put hots on, or they're just so expensive you can't do that?
So the one thing is I maybe could have done is I could have taken these off. So I could maybe take these off and then take the RCs off.
Ooh, take off your AA?
Yeah, so I could have done that. But you did have the Hinds off, so they didn't come in right away. If you'd have brought them on earlier, it had one less tank unit.
Yeah.
So maybe, but I think I did well on taking out, that worked out pretty well.
That worked out great. Between your artillery and your helicopters, everything on this side of the board you destroyed, which was amazing.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I could have done, because the hots here, if I would have put them here, I'm pretty sure they would have died. They would maybe have killed
maybe 1 or 2 T-55s.
Yeah, because then I think you would just maybe hide the T-72s a little better, wouldn't get any shots on them, and then they would die. So I'm not really sure about those. They are really good. They're, for 4 of them, it's 8 points, but you can't put them as reserved because they'll have limited view and they can't move and shoot.
They can't move and shoot. Yeah.
So I had to rethink on what I can get on the board. I almost don't want to paint more infantry / I'd have to buy another box. I think I only have 3 of the transports to do another one, but I think that's pretty solid. Their infantry are pretty good, but I wouldn't be moving very much. So
Yeah. Well, and then maybe the Soviets to counter that break out the thermobaric artillery. That's
the one thing is like the gunslingers do help a lot with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I could just go in there and get them, and I really only have to take out one of those because I could probably stay out of range of those for this game.
Oh, the Shilkas?
Yeah, I wasn't too worried. That's why I kind of went for the Danas, because they were just causing that pinning on me, which was pretty tough. But yeah, no, I'm excited for... Actually, my winning streak, I've just been on a heater for a long time and ruined it. Just, I was... Either I play well, or the rolls come in just in time.
Well, I think you played really well. I think I just had too much over there.
Yeah, I mean, that kept me in there, but yeah, I need one other thing to have a little bit more oomph to stay. Need the AA. There's another AA squad where I could take half these off and put 3. They're basically like 3 of these that have an AA capability. I'm just not really sure what else to have a little bit more staying power other than infantry. But with the new stuff, yeah, maybe I can go a little cheaper on the spearhead units. Maybe save little points there if the cars are cheaper. And I don't know what I forget what I think they're getting another like Milan type weapon, I think.
Oh.
So that might just...
You're referring to the new NATO book that
yeah,
has yet to drop, and we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, so I think they mentioned it in the one of the back of the book or something said that. So
oh, nice. Well, it's always a treat, Sean, and your French army is gorgeous. I just love how your camo turned out with these guys.
And I say the back of the book, it's what was shown up like this online, not like anything that you got. It's just
I haven't got a review copy yet. Yeah, so. Battlefront. I'm sure by this time this drops, it might be out already. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, thanks, Sean. So that was really good. Man, that was bloody though. I mean, I lost so much. But you're pretty. Your force isn't even close to being broken. But
yeah, but that's just how it is. Good knock. Does an objective game better than...
Yeah, that's a tough one for you. I agree. The split...
Yeah, there was something here. I would be less worried because I could move and counterattack. I mean, it wouldn't make that huge of a difference, but I think I could kind of suck in a little bit more instead of either here or here. And I did misplay some stuff here. Like, I still got shots even when I tried to hide, so... Yeah.
Well, it's tough with the Songster missiles in that one platoon. It's let me reach all the way across the board, which is nice. I kind of like those now. At first I thought it was kind of a wasteful use of points, but I don't know. We'll see.
Well, do you think you did anything wrong, or is it...
I did. Like I said, I probably should have kept the T-72s back. But I don't know. I liked where the BMPs were, because, I got them up in the middle, but they were so far forward, it was really hard for you to target them, even though they were in a middle spot. Mm-hmm. And then until I jumped out, I probably shouldn't have jumped out to go for those, but
I wasn't going to come through eventually. So
you were going to come through eventually.
You did get, I think, the next turn, because I couldn't really just quite make it there to see with enough. So
gotcha.
If you didn't, I was going to come over, because I don't really mind getting shot by tanks, because they're not shooting machine guns at my infantry.
I'd love to say I had brilliant tactical ideas, but honestly, my reserves all coming in over here is what I got. My reserves where I needed them. You got your reserves where the worst possible spot.
Yeah, even here would have been enough to get some side shots possibly. But
yeah, because you could have come in here and driven around, and yeah, I bet that would have been much better. But it is what it is. Anyway, thank you, Sean, for playing. And thank you, viewers, if you watch this long. I appreciate you guys sticking around. We love playing Team Yankee, and it's just a fun game. And I know what I was going to ask you about. Nordic forces. Which one are you working on again?
So I got all the Finn infantry.
Finns.
Maybe 40% of my BTR 60s I have to buy. I'm going to have to have like over 20 of them. So I'm going with that BTR 60 with the double Apilas or Apilas. I'm doing that. And I like the T55s. I do think you get I don't like the T72s as much. They're a little expensive. The long range and not good, less armor. Like, you can't really assault with them as much. They're expensive. Right. So I want to build an attacking infantry army.
Gotcha.
So.
Well, I want to say those in my list are 5 points. The T-72 two Bs, and those ones are 4 points.
I think they're only 6 for their Bs, which are the armor's 1 down. But
The
the
ones down,
advantage.
but you're hit on 4s.
Yeah, I mean they are good, but like you can only have 3, and then you're not using your long range and things like that. I think the infantry attacking and the T-55s are a good deal because they do have 18, 19, and
18,
then
19.
their skill helps them with that slow firing. So I think you just get a little bit more for your points.
So at some point, we're going to see those on the channel, but I imagine that's going to be down the road for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. I've been crushing it. I mean, I got a Dutch army done. I checked Czechoslovakian. Maybe
every time I see you got some new army done.
Yeah, so I'm just there rush.
So I know Mark's working on it. What I'd love to do is get both you and Mark over and film a game of you guys playing.
that'd be
I
awesome.
think that would be pretty cool. But maybe we'll try to make that happen at some point. All right. Well, again, Sean, thank you. Thank everyone for watching. Please do consider giving us a like and subscribe if you like what you saw. Click that bell to receive notification when we release new content. Consider the YouTube membership if you haven't. That just lets us know that, hey, this is the kind of stuff you want to see more of. Again, thanks for watching, guys.
And the Patreon.
Keep on gaming. Oh, and if you like, thank you. If you like Flames of War, check out our Flames of War Patreon.
I got a few videos on there too, so.
Yeah, you do. And they are pretty good. They are really good. All right, there you go, guys. Thanks again. Take care.